Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. So I'm going to go back to my blanket after 2 days of messing around with my dress, and I'm very, very much needing something that is going well, and this one's going well. So this is going to be our next color coming up, and then it's just back to the black and gray to start it all over again. So excited. Getting to that last bit. This does not take very long. Using a 5.5 millimeter hook. I'm feeling like this one might be done possibly this weekend, if I give myself a little bit of time with it. We'll see how things go and how I feel after I get caught up with that dress of mine. Anyways, super glad you're here today, and let's work on some crochet. I think I said my name this time. Hi, my name's Corey, and I'm here at All the Crackers in the Box, as usual. And I'm going to take this off because this is kind of bothering my eyes on the side as I'm trying to crochet, because I thought that's what was happening. Here we go, we got a little bit of a yarn tangle there in the middle, but we can get around that as we always do. And we're just going to fly on through here to here. 3 double crochets in every single chain space, but there's no chain, so we're just in the spaces between, because I didn't want to do chain because I knew it would just widen it out even more, and that is actually not what I was intending for this project. I don't think any of my projects right now are doing chains in between my clusters. I think I have a couple going on. I've got the Hexie cardigan, this one. Yeah, no chains. I just am not liking the look of it for these projects. I probably would for a different project, but not this one. I think my cover for the chair might have chains. Not sure. I kind of put that one aside for now. I have a couple small ones to put together, and I'm not sure if I like how I'm going to have to. I think I gotta do a triangle granny, which is something I've never done before, so I'm a little intimidated, so I wanted to get a couple of these other ones that popped up out of my way and go forward from there. Once I have one chair cover done, the second one will be a lot easier because it's just a matter of copy and paste. Right, same size pieces and putting them together. So 4x4 granny squares, 4x5, 3x4s, and just build them to the sizes I need so I can wrap it around that little tiny chair, which would be lovely to get that both of them done and really brighten up my house a little bit more. It's very dark in that room. I don't have the best daylight. We have a patio door and we get some okay light, but I feel like our furniture is really dark, so we need some brighter items in there to brighten up the room a bit more. But this blanket's going to make it a little bit more cozy, so that is awesome. I was happy about more cozy. I like cozy. Cozy is great. There we go, and we're going to pop that one through like that. And we're just going to keep on going. There is no stopping on this one. It's just all hand movement, all muscle memory, all just relax, relax, relax. And this one is going so well. But like I said, there's a good chance I'm going to have to take an extra black and finish the row to the beginning spot and then edge all the way around so all the stitches look really, really good. Not that they don't look good, don't get me wrong. I just find the top edge of the double crochet just doesn't look quite finished. It looks like it's almost finished, but not quite finished. There we go. Looked like my phone was trying to escape, but it wasn't. Just me and my warped perception. There we go. And we're flying on through with this one too. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love this wine, burgundy wine color. It is such a pretty, pretty color. I have always enjoyed this color. So that's going to be a good one. Back when hunter greens and navy blues were very popular, this color was right up there with them. In the 90s there, where they were everywhere all the time. Hunter green, navy blue, and that burgundy, that deep, deep burgundy. This is a bit of a lighter version, but it's on the same family. It's, you get a little bit darker and it would match up beautifully. I can't grab it. So I'm using a 5.5 hook, which I don't use very often for this yarn, for any yarn actually, but for this project. It paired up really nicely. This one gave us no suggestions on what needle or hook size to go with, so I've just been, I guessed, and I think I like this one very much. We got a nice drape. It's not too stiff. I say drape a lot today, I think. But it's important. It is important. If this had been stiff, it would not be cuddly. It would not be cozy. It would not be warm and snuggly and make you feel loved and full of affection and cared for. Because, I mean, a handmade blanket definitely makes you feel cared for. That is for true, for real, and forever. I've bought secondhand ones just because I wanted to feel like someone loved me enough to make me something. And it worked. It really did. Poor blanket didn't make it very long, but I got what I wanted out of it, and I had a blanket until it started to dissolve. Like, the yarn was actually so old it was dissolving. That's kind of happening on my granny square one my mom just finished for me after 40 years. So there's a few spots that I may have to do some repairs. I'm not looking forward to it, but I have some yarns that I can use. So I will definitely have to do that sometime and get better at repairing items, because that seems to be something people ask me for all the time, is if I can help them repair old items, like something their grandmother made and it's now fraying and falling apart, how to rebuild it. It's quite fascinating. I'm always interested watching other people do it and hearing their ideas on how to do it. I've seen people use like darning needles to repair blankets with new yarn. Instead of crocheting a new bits, they actually create the stitches with a darning needle. I don't know if I could do that. Maybe, but it's just a matter of folding your yarn over itself the right way and through to attach everything. So that is pretty neat. I may look into that a little bit deeper. Who knows? I probably will. Knowing me, at some point I'll be waiting for the bus or something and watch a couple videos on it or something. I do that often. But there's nothing wrong with that at all. It's gaining knowledge. It's learning something that I'm interested in, and I am very, very interested in how to repair blankets. I have one of my sisters, my sister that's still with us. I have her childhood blanket in my room. My daughter wants to keep it, but I have a feeling my sister might want it back. So I will give her the option. I don't know. If I can fix it, she might want it. If not, my daughter would definitely take it. She really wants to lay down with it. It is giving her the cozy vibes, and that again is the handmade blanket thing of it looks cozy and I want it and I want to use it. Nothing wrong with that. We are getting to our corner, so we do a cluster of 3 double crochets here, We chain 2 for the corner shape. 3 more. 2 and 3. Okay. Gonna go over here, do a few more. 2 and 3. Couple more over there. And we're just gonna slide this on down the row. Gonna keep on going. These skeins aren't too big, so that's always nice. I get a bit of yarn out of them and some beautiful color changes, and boom, we're on to the next one. I like that blue one a lot. For the first bit, it was only the pink and the black one, and then like a year later, 2 years later actually, they came out with the blue-green one, and that's when I got the idea of maybe it would work. And then I just decided, because my kids are saying they're cold in the morning, we need more blankets. What am I going to do? Go buy one? What? What is that? I've got the yarn to make lots of blankets. So I'll make a blanket. Mommy's here. Mommy's got the blankets. I have a feeling that my youngest is going to adopt this one, and it's going to live on my bed. I just have this feeling this is going to be her favorite blanket. She's already tried to take it from me while I was working on it and tried to go to sleep with it. I don't want her doing that when there's a big loose long yarn coming off of it. That's probably not the safest idea. And just keep on going. Don't let it pull you down. Don't let it slow you down. You just go, 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 go. And 3. And that pink to this burgundy is quite nice next to each other. I really like it. And I really don't mind going from the burgundy to the white with the blue. I found that to be an interesting change. A little unexpected, but in a good way. There we go. Come on, undo. See, this is super rovy, and I just got really thick in there. I gotta watch out for things like that and to not pull them tight or pull them the wrong direction. That would not be good. And we're just gonna keep on going. Just like that. See how it goes from the red to the white over here. It's gonna look really nice. But it's getting so big. It is definitely getting that length I wanted and the size I was looking for, because it will definitely, if it's big on me, it's gonna be perfect on the kids. Just oversized for their little tiny selves. Because I'm just thinking of my 2 small girls. They really, really want this, and they want it done soon, and they wanted a granny square. They picked the stitch, I picked the yarn, I picked the size. We discussed how to make it, but I overrode I was gonna just do a square per skein and put them together, but I changed my mind. I decided to go round and around like this, because I've always enjoyed the look of this kind of continuous granny square. I do like the look of them. Mostly because it's continuous. I think it makes the yarn look really neat because of the color changes and whatnot. And I just leave them wild. I'm not going to change them at the beginning or the end or anything like that. I just let them go. Because that's how I wanted it. I want it to be unique. There will never be another blanket like this. No matter what you do, you would not end up with the same effect. The yarns would not be the same. And it's not going to play out the way it did on this one, which is really part of the allure of just going around and letting the colors just play out the way they want to. I don't see a problem with it. I mean, if it was something else, maybe I'd want to, like a cardigan or something, then maybe I might. But even then, quite often I just let it go. I like to see the raw beauty of my material that I'm working with. Getting there. This one's getting close to being done. I'll probably end up putting in the blue one at some point today. And possibly get through the black one as well. If I play my cards right. But I'm not playing cards after this. I got a couple other things to do. But that's okay. Laundry. You know, the good stuff. I got stuff in the dryer right now. And around the bend we go. Where it stops, ain't no one gonna know. Well, I'll know, but so will you. Anyways, my dear friends, thank you for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box, and we will see you again very, very soon. Bye.